Welcome everybody once again to From the Pastor's Kitchen, where I get to share with you two of my greatest passions, my love for Christ and cooking. Hey, today I am making some French toast, something that I really love, but I've got company too, and they put in their request this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and do some French toast, but I'm using some brioche bread. I've never used that before. I normally use challah, or I use the White Mountain bread. So a little twist on it, but the recipe is going to be the same. And so what we're going to do now is move to all of the ingredients. We're going to go step by step so I can make it real simple for you and real easy for you, because I know that's what you want right now. So let's go to looking at the ingredients and let's get started, everybody. Okay, we're doing the French toast now. I got some brioche bread. This is brioche bread once you get a glimpse of it. I'm going to do the whole loaf. Now, why do I do the whole loaf? Because you can freeze this. You know, like we go to the store and we find the French toast is already frozen, but some preservatives are on it. We don't have to do that in our own kitchen. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The brioche bread, I'm using 5 eggs. I've got some cinnamon here. This is from the market, everybody. Okay, and I've got some milk that I'm going to use and some sugar I'm going to add to it. So let's go and proceed and crack the eggs right quick and put them down in here. Put the eggs in there. Make this quick and simple. Eggs. And when I crack the eggs, and of course I'm going to beat the eggs here, and then I'm going to add the milk to it. I wish I had some cream. I've never done it with cream, and I was just thinking about it. I just used the cream the other day in another dish. So we're going to move forward. Beat these eggs up right quick. I wanted you to see me actually do this step by step. Any other time I would have gone ahead and just broke the eggs and put it here for you, but this makes it easier for everybody when you can see it as well too. There we go. I'm going to cook these on my griddle. I'm going to get my griddle warm in a minute when I do this as well. I'm going to add some cinnamon, okay? This is going to be equivalent to probably a teaspoon first. I'm going to work with a teaspoon. There we go. That's my teaspoon. There. That's my cinnamon. See how it's in there? I'm going to get it all around in there. You can see how it's mixed in there. And my milk. This is a cup of milk to this. You want to make sure that you've gotten it all in here. There we go. Now I'm going to add, this is about a tablespoon right here of sugar. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of sugar. There we go. What I want to do is make sure that I got all the cinnamon, and you can smell it. I love how food smells when you're working with it. And this is my own little trick that I'm adding to it. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. Today I feel like it. I'm going to make a little difference here. I'm going to use about just a cap here of what? A vanilla flavor. Yeah. This is my French toast here. Ooh, that smells so good. That really smells good. I don't want to add a lot of sugar to it because we're going to add syrup to it too. But I want to hit it with a little bit of flavor here. I'm going to go over to my griddle. We're going to move over there eventually, but I'm going to go ahead and put my butter on my griddle and get it ready. Okay? Keep it simple. While I'm talking to you, I'm still there in the kitchen with you. My griddle is in a different spot, different location. So we're going to go ahead and melt the butter down on here. Get it warm, get it ready. And so I always use butter on mine when I'm cooking it. Use butter on it. I don't use oil on mine. Strictly butter. Move this back. Let me get me a plate so that I can lay this out for you. So here's my platter. I'm gonna go ahead on. You take your bread. You gotta put your hands down in it now. Don't be scared of your food. Don't be playing with it. Put it down there and soak this bread up. You see it's getting the cinnamon on it as well. And what I do is that when I see that it doesn't have enough cinnamon on it, I go ahead and put some cinnamon on it when I'm cooking it as well. Soak this bread down here, saturate the bread, okay? Then pull it out, then do it. Both sides of it, just turn it, not a whole lot. And I'm laying them out individually because I don't want to stack them. That's what I'm doing. And that's working over there. There we go. The cinnamon. Sometimes the cinnamon won't catch on here all the way. But that's good right there. Look at it. I'm going on to the next one. I'm going to slide these over a little bit. I'm going to do the entire loaf once again as I see it. Don't be afraid to put your hands down in here in this mixture. Those of you that don't work in the kitchen often. What you afraid of? Make it work for you. Okay? And I should be able to do this whole loaf. If I'm not able to do this whole loaf, I'll go ahead and add a couple of more eggs to it and then increase my ingredients as well. Not a big deal. Not at all. But I'm hoping that I'm able to use just that. I'm going to go around the sides here. Get all of that off of there. All of that. That's wonderful. 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 There we go. See how I'm doing that? And my griddle is getting hot over here, so we're going to shift in a minute over to there. There we go. Trying to make it work for you. And I'm going to sprinkle cinnamon on the top of here because I see that it did not take on each one of these loaves, and that's going to be important too as you're doing this. I'm almost done with this loaf. See what I'm telling you? I'm going in and saturating this because I want to make sure that I can go ahead and get my other stuff over there. And if I can't get all of this, I may not do the whole loaf. But I think I'm going to make it. What you think? You think I'm going to make the whole loaf? Because it was a small loaf. It wasn't a big loaf at all. It was a very small loaf. Okay. Oh, I only have one more to go, which is the back end. I'm going to make this work, y'all. Check it out. One more over here. Yeah, I'm going to saturate this. Make this work. Yeah, get all the goodness all around here. Everything on here. Jesus, that's working. I hear my griddle now. I just did. I'm going to go back with this one a little bit more and get the rest of it in there. That's 5 eggs did this entire loaf. And that's what I wanted to happen too. This is my griddle, you all. And so I don't want my butter to burn, which it looks like it's getting ready to. We're going to go ahead and move this. My back part is not on here good. That's okay. We're going to make that work. Let's move over here. Let's make this work. Let's put them down. There we go. There we go. There we go. It won't take us long to cook these. There we go. There we go. Wow. See how I did that? Made that work. I need to get some more butter on here. I can see that because I don't want it to stick. That's going to be very important when I do that. I don't want it to stick at all. Very important. Okay. Adding the butter to it. Turn my fire down some on here. I don't want it to cook too fast. There we go. And what the butter does to it enhances your flavor for your French toast as well. Now what I'm going to do, because I don't see cinnamon sprinkled on all of my slices of bread, just going to dab it, just a little bit of sprinkle, here a cinnamon, there we go. So each part has cinnamon on it. You don't want to grab it and say, oh, where's the cinnamon in on here? Oh, you won't have to guess that from the pastor's kitchen. It'll already be on there for you. I want you to taste every spice, every ingredient, because that's what makes it what it is. Okay? And it's okay that it didn't go into the mixture, but it's going to be saturated with the butter. Okay, I'm going to turn these. I'm going to flip these right now. See there? I'll flip them because they're cooking already. See how they're cooked already? And I don't want them burnt. So I'm flipping them. I'm flipping it. Yeah, flipping it. There we go. Flipping it. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. It's cooking. There we go. There we go. capturing that on there. I want you to make sure you're getting all of that. All of that goodness on there. Now what I'm going to do now, still going to take some butter and put on here because I don't want it to stick on either side of this. That's key. And I'll turn my fire down on here. I had it on 350 when I started. I moved it down to 300 so that it would not burn, but it's cooking rather well. Rather well it's cooking. I'm not going to put any cinnamon on this side. I think I got enough on the other side already to enhance the flavor of this. Definitely. Before we know it, they'll be cooked. It takes no time to do some French toast. See how that is already on that side? I just wanted to cook a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. And because this is the back end, I want us to cook a little bit more on that side. Of the bread. Look at that. Look at how wonderful it is. This is going to cook over here. Let this cook a little bit longer. Doesn't take long. When you see it brown like this, and what is cooking on here is that you know that there was egg that was on it as well. Okay? So that's important that we do that. And on this side, it needs a little bit more butter. When I lift it the next time, I'm taking them off. Okay? And that'll be it. Getting another platter. You know, as my food is cooking, you know what I'm doing? I'm cleaning up. Clean up your kitchen. Don't you dare let that kitchen be nasty. You know, we talk about that. A good cook cleans as they are cooking. In between time while food is cooking, you're cleaning up your kitchen. Okay? That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't come down in my kitchen and cook unless everything is put together and put up. I don't like to do that at all. I've just had that discussion with you all a couple of times already. Clean up your kitchen. All right? All right, here we go. I'm about to pull these babies out. I just want y'all to know that, okay? And I don't let them cook too long because anything that's left over, once again, I'm going to freeze these. I can freeze these and we can come back and we just pop them in the toaster. So you have them ready if you got a family. It's a wonderful thing to do for a family, and so that you're not buying those out of the store with preservatives in them. Let's move forward now. I'm pulling them out on my platter, and then I'll show you exactly what I've done. You'll get the full presentation. So just stand by. Let's do it this way. Taking them off now. So beautiful. I love beautiful food. Y'all know that already. I love to make it look pretty for you too. Okay, there we go. It's off the platter. You can smell the vanilla flavoring in it. You can smell the cinnamon on here as well. Wonderful. So we're gonna go ahead and add the butter once again to this. Don't be scared of the butter. Okay? Don't use margarine. No, absolutely not. It's worse for you than regular butter. Go ahead and use the real deal. Don't cheat yourself. That's what I tell the folks. When you're at home and you're cooking for yourself, don't cheat yourself. No reason to. All right. Here we go. This one is saturated. There we go. Just right. The back side of that. And there we go, you all. I'm washing my hands because I touched the eggs on there, which is very important that we do. That's salmonella. We want to make sure that we got all of that out of the way. That is very important. Those are cooking now. We're getting ready to do what? Add a dab of cinnamon on some of these. So I want to enhance that flavor on here because I didn't see a lot of cinnamon where it saturated the bread. But we're making this work. Wow, look at that. Look at that right there. Bam. That's it. That's it right there. We're almost done. Okay. Turn these. Flip them. No, I'm flipping them because I don't want them to burn. Flip it. Flip it. They're cooking rather quickly. Wow, you see that already? Because it's cooking rather quickly. On here. Hope you're getting a full glimpse of it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. You're getting a full glimpse of it. There we go. And for this, for these slices that I've used, I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 slices, I've used a stick of butter. So I wanted you to know what I used on here. All right. And we're almost at the finish line. We're just about there. All right. Hey, while this is cooking and we're going to close out after this, I'm thinking about a word that I want to share with you. I want to share faithful. If I have not shared it before, I want you to know that God is faithful. He's committed to his call because he's a covenant keeper. We got to be able to understand that who God is, he's a covenant keeper. If God promised you, trust him for it. If you heard it in your spirit, believe God for it because God is faithful. He is a faithful God. Many times we are distressed or we may become oppressed. We even become depressed because the situation didn't occur when we wanted to occur. But he don't work in our time. He works on his time. He works in eternity. I've said that to you before. He doesn't operate in the natural. And so we've got to think differently. And you got to wait on God. You got to trust it. Has God promised you anything? Absolutely anything. Has he said anything to you in the midnight hour, in your prayers? Have you believed him for it? Then I want you to continue to believe God because God is faithful. Trust him. Wait on him. Believe him for the promise that he has given you. It's his promise that I wish that none would perish and all would come unto repentance. And God says, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health even as your soul prospers. Your mind, your will, your intellect is your soul. And so if you're not thinking right, then everything is just off kilter. You got to understand that. Once again, God is faithful. Trust God. We try everything else. I want you to try God. We've tried everything else. Try God. All right, we're back on the toast. We're moving on. We're going to flip this over. It's ready. I'm just going to cook it slightly on this side. Well, I was giving you a quick word right quick. I was praying that it didn't burn up. And it didn't. I want y'all to know that. It didn't. Because God is faithful. You knew I didn't want that to burn up. I'm thanking you for it. Yes, Lord. Okay, I believe we're about ready to pull these out. What y'all think? Y'all looking at this, don't that look good? Oh my God. Oh my God. One day I'm going to have y'all over to the pastor's kitchen. I don't know when that's going to happen. But I'm going to put it out there. And y'all going to turn around one time and I'm going to have a slew of people over. Because I would have made a meal for all of them. They're going to be in from the pastor's kitchen. I'm going to pull some of these off of here. That back end, I like it to cook a little bit longer. But I don't want them to burn up at all. Oh, they look so good. I know they look inviting, don't they? Like, come and eat me. You're going to really enjoy me. That's what they're saying to us. There we go. There we go. I'm pulling these babies off of here. Look at there. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, my God. All right, stand by. I'm going to give you the full presentation of the French toast. Real simple to cook. Turning this off now, my griddle. I love my griddle. Okay, we are back. This is the full presentation of the French toast. I want you to check out the recipe that I'm going to leave for you. And most of all, I want you to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I want you to see my face. Like, share, and subscribe. You'll be blessed. You'll be blessed. Because most of all, the food is made with love. And that's most important. Thank you so much. I pray that you are blessed from this recipe. Remember to join me next week, because every week I'm providing you with a new recipe. God bless you.